Hello, everybody. This is what I call a special bulletin. What's happening to me out here in the city? The city's not feeling good to me no more, right? I want to cry right now because I found out that the way I trade the options market, it's like less than 1% daily, right? So I got less than 1% capacity in the American options market on paper already, right? This is after 10 years of developing codes and strategies and technology to make a better decision. But what really gets to me, right? What's really affecting me right now is my cash flow. My cash flow has drastically gone down over the last 4 years. That even a good month like this month does not offset the losses of the month, right? That even having, right, a good month is not covering for the expenses here. So that's a sad thing because they've been looking to take me out the city for a while, right? The city's residents have been looking to take me out the city for a while. They started with the gym membership, looking to cancel my Planet Fitness $50 a month gym membership. They were following me there. Exclusively one person that was in that mall the day that I was kicked out sat here doing these psychology or mental illness paperwork that hasn't returned since. They kicked her out after I told her that capturing data from live participants require informed consent. But that's not the matter. The hygiene is not the matter. The hygiene just complements to the problem. The problem is $200 that are missing a month for 4 years already. That's the problem. As I got to the city consistently making $300 a month, right? In addition to everything else, in addition to EBT, the cash assistance, right? Something that made life made you feel successful, right? It's the aspect of success that's getting me. Through my doctorate, my successes were a week apart, right? So every week I had one good news, and the motivating factor to continue was that single week, was seeing the grade for the quizzes and summaries and papers week per week. And right now in the city, I'm not getting no satisfaction out of anything. Why? Because I'm missing cash flow, and the cash flow is not coming back. I can't physically make more money because I'm slow. I feel slower, like if I got a lobotomy or something. I feel slower, right? And the websites that I visit continue to be under attack by people with jobs that think that they could cancel me out and make me go and not want to get up in the morning. Because once you get to where I'm at, that you start June and you made more money in July, and the last 10 days of the month, you are still under than June, that's demoralizing. That's demoralizing, right? And the worst part about it is that these people got family. I got nobody. You know, I was birthed in the fire of not having a mother or a father at some point in time. And as I grew older, all they wanted was separation. All they saw for was the same canceling out, the same competitive nature inside a household, that they want to decide who deserves who it doesn't deserve anything, looking to measure all our hard work, what we achieved in life, as the means to discriminate other people, including family members. I got nobody paying me. There's not $100 coming out of anyone's pocket. And this has not happened for 4 years now. You know, I've been out of the household without having a kitchen and a bathtub to soak myself in bleach water to get the filth of the street off me for more than 4 years already. And the fire inside of me to keep going is starting to wither out. And it's withering out because of one principle: not making enough money to make it month to month. When that's all I was about. That's what motivated me to keep going. The shower was optional. The shower was refining a blade. Stand there and shave, comb the hair, scrub between them toes well, add lotions and things to my legs and my socks. But I'm losing the fire to work. I'm losing the fire to keep going. Because I'm a solitary man with no family, and the brunt of having nobody and not having anything month to month plus, right? Being negative. And the next month, then the other, it's starting to take a toll, because I know I keep track. I know the mental math. There's 4 days till the next payment, but once the payments get here, it's going to be a marginal little bit. I didn't make real success. I don't have another $100 to spend at the next month, an extra 100 or an extra 200, how it was month to month previously. And it's all in the nature of people that surround me. This motivation problem is happening because the same problem. The people that are around me in the public places, in the private places, don't want you to succeed. They don't understand the concept of conservative ethos and logics that Americans have that allow everybody to grow wealthy together, ignoring the fact how the next man to them made himself a millionaire, right? The problem is that the people in the city can't stand that you got a Lamborghini. So a lot of millionaires from the city leave and go to the mountains. And I wasn't a millionaire. I'm just a bum. I'm just a guy with no home that had excess of liquidity to play there, to do whatever I want month to month, to drink a liter of rum, to have a full wine bottle at night, right? To do what I want, to get me new clothes, but it's not enough anymore. It's not enough because over time, more and more people want to stop you from what you're doing, looking to stop and kill your cash flow so that they don't have to see your face in the morning. That's what they hate. And that cash flow is what makes me wake up or stay down in the morning. That cash flow is the reason you get up. All the grown men of this country wake up in the morning to keep going. Right? So I'm asking my viewers, how does it feel to work 30 days like a dog so that you keep nothing and your bank account is smaller the next month? Right? How does that feel? And having no family, birth from fire, no family, no kids, no wife, no children. Right? No support system. Nobody to hold your shoulder and say, it's going to be okay, Henry. Go take a shower. You're dirty. You understand what I'm saying? So, the city's effectively looking to cancel me out. The city's residents, or whomever these people chose to work in these areas, to work in these places, to work in a public library, to work in a public location, anybody that knows what I do, are looking to do what you're doing. because they see me as a success. But now that they've done what they've done, they don't see me not wanting to get up from bed in the morning because it's not enough money. Not enough money. Not enough money. You got to starve to make some money out here now. Where I'm now, you got to starve. You got to starve. You got to drink 30 days. Just drinking 30 days. 30 days. It's probably going to be less than what you spend on eating food. You know? Because they don't want to get their foot off the food either. The type of people in the city don't want to take their stank foot off that food either. They want to be putting it higher and higher to continue weighing on people down. That's all they want. That's the MO. Put people down. Put people down. Take their hygiene. Put people down. Make them spend a lot of money for groceries. And I'm at no margin. The margin is negative now. The margin is negative. You know? And I'm not going to risk $240, $300 to make a stock trade and lose it. Because even Schwab might try to put me down too. I might trade on paper less than 1% of the population in quantity contracts and growth, but I'm not going to risk them. I'm not going to risk them because that might also make me not want to get up in the morning. And that's where we're at. That's the type of city this place turned into. I made thousands in the city doing what I'm doing here in my 20s, 26, 27, 28, leaving to the military 2013, and nobody cared. 1,000 in a year here. And now I'm barely breaking $90 a month. Why? Because they want to be doing what you're doing. They want to be on the websites when you're there. They know that what they're doing is effectively looking to stop me from making money, so they're doing it. They got the website on the phone when I get there. Oh, he's sitting down. Let me do the same thing too. All for not looking to mind their own business. All for not wanting to mind their own business and adapt to what people do around them instead of, oh, he went to this website today. Oh, this website, telling each other. Oh, he visited this website today. Let's go to that website today. Oh, he went to this website today. Hey, that website. That's what's happening here. That's what's happening across New York City. And these are people who get paid. These are people who don't have those problems that real Americans is having out here. Because I'm an American. I'm a doctor. I'm a veteran. I'm a pro sports personality. I'm a stock trader, an options trader. I'm all these things, but it don't work if the environment is looking to put you down. Life don't work if everybody around you is designed to keep a foot on you, to make you walk out, leave the city. And see, American freedom doesn't work when it's full of people that, without a doubt, want to put you down. Want to tell you outside that you can't even sit on a bench or that you can't say what you're trying to say. Right? Because they want to be calling, oh, don't be disturbing other people. No, I'm not disturbing nobody. I'm saying my story for growth and learning, calling it out how it is so that it enters people's portholes and mind holes and it starts percolating that they might be doing something wrong. They might be doing something wrong, that a grown-ass man entering his 50s, middle age already, is being put down by a bunch of people that got a job. because they don't want to adapt to the American way of life. Because the American way of life doesn't care if you're rich or poor. It takes you in. It isn't looking to cancel you out. It isn't looking to stop you from making bread. It isn't technologically advanced enough to know what it needs to make money doing certain things and look to disconnect things. Oh, don't let him charge the phone. Turn the breaker on. Oh, rip the IT Internet of Things. Rip everything out so that he doesn't make any money. Make the internet public, right? They know who they are. They know what they're guilty of. And I wake now, not wanting to get up. I don't want to get up. I don't even want to drink a beer because it's expensive. Because every $5 that come out of my pocket might not be there the next month. And that's their problem. That's not my problem. That's a problem in my environment. Because I'm straight. I did what I had to do to be here. I had my gym. I had my $300 worth of income. I had my EBT card. I had my cash assistance. I still have all of those things. But the missing piece of the puzzle is the $200 a month over 4 years that I don't have. All for them looking to sabotage other people's lives out here. For them looking to stop other people from making money. Because they believe they're the only ones that are supposed to make money or some other ideal that is unknown to real Americans. That's the problem. The problem is that some people like to measure each other a little bit too much. And when they feel they're on top, they want to put each other down. They want to micromanage each other to the ground. They want to micromanage each other to the ground. They want to make a life of another person miserable enough that they don't want to wake up in the morning. The most dedicated, the person that waked up every day and shaved for 10 years straight, took a razor to his face for 10 whole years. And they're looking to put that person down. They don't feel nothing about that. All they feel is pride because they have a job. And I say that their job's a little bit too easy. I say that their job's a little bit too easy. I say that they got to retrospect, right? Have an inward-facing look and view to realize what they done to Dr. Roman Bonilla. What they done to this man. Right? What they done to him and why? Who was it? Was it organized? Was it unorganized? And why does it continue to happen? Because you're better than me? Because you could be a criminal towards me and nobody's going to tell you nothing? Why? Because I got money and you don't? Because I got better education? Because I got a white skin or something? I got something that makes you irk? Better property, right? A nice backpack, a suit that's all worn and dirty? What is it? What is that is making these people look to ruin each other out here in New York City? Right? It's a statistic. More than 100,000 people have left the city. And I'm borderline one of those people already. I'm borderline one of those people, but the food is here. The EBT card, right? Considering prices, the EBT card is here. The food is here. If I go elsewhere and I don't make enough bread, it was a suicide move. I'll be leaving the city committing suicide. Economic suicide. The same economic suicide the people are trying to do to me here. The same thing. Because they believe they are something. They're nothing. They're just people who have completely different beliefs than the American beliefs. That's all that it is. And that's where I'm going to leave it before they start thinking a little bit too deeply. That's the only difference. The only difference is like I got American values, real American conservative values, and they got the values of sovereign citizenship, of people that are not from here. And unfortunately, real Americans allowed them to do what they've done to me already. And it's becoming a problem. I don't want to get up. Why should I get up? Get up requires energy, you know? Getting up in the morning requires energy, physical energy, caloric energy, energy from food. And that has a maintenance cost. Why should I get up and waste my energy when there's people around me looking to drive me to economic ruin? People that are incapable of doing all the things that I did, because that's the problem with them. They think they're all equal. They're not equal. People that are incapable of doing what I've done with my life. And they're looking to cancel the best of the best out here. They're looking to ruin the best of the best. They're looking to ruin the best of the best. Like I said, doctor, veteran, pro sports personality, and whatever people fed them in their mind to believe negative things against me, that's what they acted upon. For being led on by people that have the same jealousy, the same hatred for some Americans like us who have done what they needed to do through their life. Oh, I'm going to leave it like that. My name is Dr. Roman Bonilla. This is what I call emergency stream. We don't want to get up. These people have ruined my life. My money's going down. I'm seeking starvation to save my money for what they've done. And they're clearly not starving. See? They're clearly who have the apartment, the car, the children. They sending money back home. They got their clothes nice and clean. They got all this. Looking to put down the overachiever. Looking to put down the one that completed all their dreams. Looking to ruin. Because they see him in the morning, got a little bit too much of that freedom that they hate. I hate that freedom. Hope y'all have a good day.